People will think, oh, they ask me, who are your inspirations? It's got to be like Rocksteady and Dynamic and those people. And I said, yeah, in the early days, but in the late 80s and early 90s, there were no B-boys. So these are the guys I saw dancing. These are the guys that kept me going. And seeing them here in Southern California, going out to clubs, and you know, these guys inspired me. And going back to what Asia said, it's a universal thing. We're all here to support each other, dance with each other. I'm so glad she said that she's not going to do the separate rooms, because I feel it's important for everyone to culminate and gather and contribute and you know, get each other's back. And like you said, if you don't feel that beat, step back, let somebody else is going to take it. And that's what this culture and that's what this event is really about, is just the whole unity of the dance and the culture. We need to get back to that, because that's starting to be sparse. And you know, you don't see it a lot. You see a lot of segregation and people focused on one thing or the other. And we need to get back to this raw, nitty-gritty vibe like tonight, where we're all just coming together, you know? So, thanks.
Peace, my name is Technique, Skill Methods Crew. Been dancing 15 years. I dedicated myself to preserve what I first saw when I came in contact with the culture. I didn't know I would do it this long. I hope to do it for another 15, 30 years till I die. I hope to represent the people that came before me as best as I can. I support the new generation. And I just hope to do it in a positive light. The same way I was inspired, I hope to inspire other people the same way I get inspired every day. So I'm honored to be back at B-Boy Summit after 11 years. And just be out here with you guys. Thank you for your energy, thank you for showing up and for listening.
Hi, my name is Mary Poppins. Yeah, first I'm really, I feel honored to be in this panel. So yeah, I'm French and I started dancing around 17, 18 in France. I was not dancing a lot. Why? Because I was like all the time scared to, do wrong or something. Like there is a lot of things I was not understanding about, hip hop and the art form and everything. So, but still, in the community. And then I lived for Chicago, and I think at this point everything changed because I started understanding the music and looking for more information. So everything for me changed when I started coming in the US. So we have access to the information here. Like, people were here. So I think it's important to keep going to the people who were here before and keep, learning and asking all the time. Then I came to Los Angeles and, discovering the underground scene and meeting great people that I really thank you, like Vanessa, brother, that, make me discover the scene here, bringing me to, all the clubs, getting down, talking to me about the history, all this thing. And like, little by little, it's not only like the move, it's like the whole mentality, the whole culture that feeds you. And, so when you receive it, then you have to share it. So I got like more and more inspired and more hungry to learn. And now I'm happy because I saw I grow, not only like in my dancing, but mentally too. And now I think I understand the music better. And like, like Frankie B say, like it's really understanding the music, like controlling it and feeling it, and it's not about the mirror, it's not about, no, it's how it's in your soul, it's everything inside you. So after that I went to Mexico, stayed there a year. So it was cool to see like the scene in France, the scene in Mexico, the scene here, to see how, like no matter like the language, the culture, it's every time a big family. Like I came to Mexico, I was not speaking Spanish, anything, no. I just saw B-boys and they're like, all right, you're part of the family. And it's great to see that overseas, and it has to stay this way. So right now, I try to do commercial things too, like industry. But no matter what, I can go to any other audition, I would still be in battles. I would still be supporting all the events. And everybody has to do that. Like, if you spend your money on your headshots to look good in an audition, or like I have to book this job, blah, 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 you better come to Summit. So, you know, is the same. You have to support your culture. So, and inspiration, no matter what, inspiration. Like, maybe you didn't book the job, but maybe you inspired somebody. So, yeah, thank you.
What's up, y'all? T-Rock. I want to say thanks to Asia, first of all, putting this together. Thanks to everybody for showing up. Obviously, it shows you guys care for the culture, the jam, supporting your local jams or whatever, hip-hop. I'm definitely a young, experienced dancer compared to some of the guys here. A lot younger. But I think I've developed maturity within the dance, thanks to people like Easy, Technique, a lot of my mentors that I had in the game. I started out in Orange County with just local heads, and at that time I was just like I started out just like most of the people in here, just school program after school, and just, you know, just doing it for fun. But I didn't, like Technique said, I didn't think I was gonna be here this long, and thanks to the music, I understand it a lot better. Like, I feel like now, once you guys learn the foundation of the dance, you really don't need to practice as much. All you need to do is listen to the music. When you hear the song, you're gonna react to it. You hear, there's a lot of instruments, a lot of different samples, patterns, loops. You're gonna react different. So if you're dancing different to every song, a lot of samples, you know you're doing it right. It's people know when somebody reacts to a certain beat, and it's obvious when somebody does like the same set with all kinds of different tempo songs. You know, it might be a fast tempo song, a slow tempo song, and people are still doing the same thing. So, I mean, hopefully you guys can learn at the summit to react to the music and not to what you rehearse in the garage or whatever. Also, I'm here. I love the summit because it was like one of my first big event that I came to, and I learned a lot off of it. You know, I like the whole concept behind it. Just BBoy Summit. It's a summit, everybody coming together. You don't necessarily have to be do a six-step to be a B-boy. You can just have your character, your personality, and you can be a B-boy without knowing all the six steps and winning all the battles. You know? Another thing is the summit theme, and now like what Aisha says, I'm very supportive of the no easy prop theme she has. You know? Nowadays everybody just supports anybody that they see on YouTube. Easy props. You see them on a commercial? Easy props. So, a lot of people don't really like to hear that, but it's definitely, before battling started, it was about no easy props. I'm sure if you ask some of those guys on the other end of the table, they didn't get no easy props. I mean, you can ask them, you know? No easy props at all. I don't care if you friends with so-and-so, you guys have to understand that that's what keeps the dance competitive. That's why it might not be as competitive now as before, because everybody's giving the easy props. You guys see me in the circle sometimes, I'm usually very quiet. Very quiet, I don't say nothing. People might say, oh, this guy's a jerk or whatever. But I'm just not giving you easy props. Show me something nice and react to something, react to that break. When you react to it and you go off on it, you're gonna see me nod my head. You'll be like, because I'm feeling it. I'm reacting to your reaction. I'm like, okay, there goes the vibe, there goes the energy. But, you know, that's just me, and hopefully some may could, you know, get all vibe and learn off each other.
That's awesome.
Hello? My name is Deuce. This is my first time kind of at BBoy Summit, which is great. I represent the Crump style. Crump started in 2000.